congratulations to the Buffalo program. They played a great game today, and MAC East champions representing our side heading into the conference championship. We wish them all the best. We need just like last week at the end of the game, like we got to be able to move forward. We got to be able to press on, and for us, this was just another step for us, and now we get an opportunity to have some time away, take a little bit of time off. But really get back to work, over this break, and make sure that our bodies are ready when we get back in January to start our off-season program.
What do you take from the season?
I think I take a lot from this. First and foremost, just the development that I've seen in our team. Just our culture. How just the way that our players work, the way that they prepare, whether it's in the weight room, whether it's in the meeting room, walkthroughs, practice. We saw so much growth, we saw so much development in that area. I think there were a lot of really great things this season that we saw out on the field as well. Particularly if you look defensively, 2 previous games. I thought we, really, played the run well. We have our full complement, on defense. I think, we've shown that, we have a great ability to stop the run. Offensively, I think we ran the ball, much better this season. And at times we ran it exceptionally well throughout the year. So, I think there's a lot of good things. You look at the last few weeks of the season, really challenged our team to be positive in the turnover margin in the second half of the year. We did that, today, we went 1 for 1, turned it over there at the end, but protected the ball pretty well, and did that, obviously last week as well. So, those are some things that are really important to us, our ability to run the football, our ability to defend the run, our ability to be positive in the turnover margin. And I think there were some outstanding moments of that throughout this season. There was a lot of energy. There was a lot of excitement around what we were doing. And at times, I think we played really well. We have to, we got to build on those things and, continue to improve. The exciting thing is we're young and, our roster's back. I just kind of said it in there. And I heard, Coach Feeney and Coach Gasser, talking. It's like, look around, guys, like, it's the same group, coming back, and we gotta get after it, and compete, with one another, hold each other accountable, and put our best foot forward, each and every day. And so I think there's a lot to take from it. Obviously it was, disappointing way to finish the season. But again, we have to have the ability to move past that and, get ourselves back and, and ready to go when we return in January.
The truncated season, there you could make a couple arguments regarding that, but the key question I have is, after everything that college football in general has been through, and dealing with this truncated season and COVID and all this, what is it about this season that A, hindered you, and B, helped you?
I guess if I could, probably just, go back to your last question for a second as it relates to that. I think, a couple of the other things that I think are really great is, one, we were the least penalized team, in the conference this year, which was a really big improvement. And even some teams that played far less games, and I shouldn't say far less, but even teams that played less games than us, we still, we're number one, in that area. And that was important. But, I do think just, the opportunity for us to play 6 games, was really important. And, we're the only team in the East that had that opportunity. And, that is important, in our development and development of our players, the experience that they need. We need every moment, that we can get, with our guys. And it was great for them to have that opportunity and be able to get out there and play six games against, some really good opponents. And, Um, but you look at this, and at this point, like, it doesn't really matter. I could look back, and of course, I wish I could wish for a spring ball last year. I could have wished for a full summer, and and all those things, and yeah, that would have been awesome. But we didn't have it, and that's just the reality. And I think that what we did a great job of is focusing on the things that are in our control, and taking whatever the situation was, taking whatever the circumstance was, and attacking it, and putting, the best plan together, for that circumstance. So, I was really proud, of our staff, really proud of our coaches, or our players as well, for being able to adjust and being able to, really live through a really challenging time, and a time that, in a lot of ways, uh, creates a lot of stress. It was a 6-game season, which is half of what we typically play. But in a lot of ways, it was a really long year, for these young guys. And I think, sometimes you forget, as someone who's, lived, had a little bit more life experience, and, has a different perspective, as an adult. These young guys, 18 to, 21 years old, their perspective is very different, and their ability to be resilient through all of this, to handle the adversity, to handle the ups and downs, and the uncertainty, that was this season, and to be able to stay focused on improving, to stay focused on, controlling the things that were within our reach, is really pretty impressive. And I was really proud of our group, for that.
What are you looking forward to most coming back?
Looking forward to this winter. I really am. This is going to be a really great opportunity for us. This will be our first winter with Coach Mack, and we're going to be able to really focus, especially January and that early part of February, at just really adding a lot of strength and adding a lot of bulk, to our roster, becoming a bigger, stronger team, which is going to benefit us. And you look at Buffalo in the game we just played. I mean, that's a big, strong, physical team, and they obviously, there's a reason why they're representing, our division in the conference championship, and we got to continue to work towards that. So I'm really excited for that, and probably most excited of what's going to come out of that. And what that is going to be the mental toughness. And we know it's going to be really difficult. We're going to make it really difficult. We're going to make it really challenging. And like we've told our team, like they should be begging for it. They should be begging for it, to make it as tough, as challenging, as we possibly can, because that's what's going to make us better, and that's what's going to help us continue to grow. So, I can't look, too much beyond that, but that's what's next for us. That's what's next for this team. We got a good group coming in, good group of new players coming in, that'll be here in January, that we're excited about. And then obviously, the rest of the guys, new players will be coming in, in the summertime. But we're excited to get them here as well, and just get back at it.